Hey, no shortage of action and drama on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at what happened elsewhere. The Blue Jackets were in tough with the Canucks. Vancouver picks up the extra point in this one thanks to a beautiful OT winner. The Capitals were in a dogfight on the road against the Flames. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Here we go, third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. Ray, we've got 40 minutes played so far. How have you viewed things?
The Devils don't have to change anything. Now in the third period, James with a...
Still plenty of time left in this frame. New Jersey's fans are loving every minute of this one as they lead 4-0. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Driving right to the front. He scores! Aye, aye, Captain!
Well, if he was about 4 inches taller, maybe he would have got to that. Desperation effort, but no goal.
New York's got to be thinking more and more offense here now in the third.
No reason to sit back. You're in a hole here. You need goals, and you need lots of them. Attack. Rangers!
New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little.
A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front of him.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. New York's got a long way to go to try to get out of this jam as they trail by 3. Ovechkin's won it in their own end. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. Cuts into the paint. Scores! The captain comes through!
It looks like a bus depot in front of the net. You know it's a tough one when you can't see the goalie. That means he can't.
The Rangers still have a big hill to climb here, but they got one back, Ray.
They're going to have to get their D up into the play, take a couple of chances. One is not going to do it.
Rangers goal.
Nice pass.
Oh, he's got 2 goals already. You know he's feeling it right now. He's carrying the puck, but I gotta believe he's thinking about a third one.
Pouliot's gonna hang on for a whistle here in the third.
Well, there's not much time left here as you get into the final 20 minutes. The game's close. A mistake now.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Nice start winning the draw here. He scores! And he's up and running this season.
Look at the relief on his face already. He hasn't even played many games, but you want this as early as you can. James, we're going to look at this again, but the draw is won so cleanly, I don't think the goalie's got a chance to get set to the shot.
The Rangers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Let's it go! And he makes the save. Pouliot's going to slow things down and opts for the whistle.
He's had a really good night. He's been on top of his game, and there's not been much that's given him trouble.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Rangers still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by 1. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Angles it over to Keller. The Devils move it ahead. New York's across the blue line. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check.
Oh, stick craters on him. So disappointing.
There's $300 he won't get back.
He's not paying anyway.
Cuts to the paint. Great glove save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Past the midway mark in this period, the Devils now lead by 2. New York's got a hold of the puck. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Rangers looking against the half wall. Takes it to the net. He scores! And this place is going bananas. They know what the moment's all about.
Well, I guess we know who the first star is probably going to be. That's 3 for him tonight.
New York's got one back here,
Yes.
Ray. How big is that?
Well, it does a lot, James. It changes your mindset. It changes the way you approach this. And you don't have to be reckless trying to get just one goal.
A chance from the slot. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
New Jersey's got it behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Radish.
You don't even need to look up at that $10 million scoreboard to see that the game is close. You can feel it, James. The pressure is on the players to make the right play in a game that has very little margin.
He scores! That's how you do it! Leadership to a T! The captain capitalizes!
Whoa, James, while we're looking at this highlight, the coach is sour that they gave up this man advantage break. But it's...
New York's got a little mojo back on their step after that goal here in the third.
You work and you try and keep yourself light, you keep yourself aggressive, but if nothing happens for you, it gets pretty heavy. They feel good now.
Great reach with the stick by Ovechkin. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
New York's looking for a little good fortune. They're not going to find it there. Off the post and out again.
The Rangers gain possession. Taken by Barzell. Quick shot. Blocked in traffic. Quick pass to Zetterberg. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. And that pass can't connect. Here's a blast. He scores!
Pretty obvious, James. You play from in front, you've got the advantage of the game. That goal gives them the lead. He made a pretty big glove move here, but he doesn't get anything. It's in the net so quickly.
The Rangers have been in a dogfight tonight, and they have finally scratched and clawed ahead.
I don't think the fight's over yet, and they're going to have to play aggressively and not be too conservative as there's still some time left.
Score! All over the rebound and puts it in for the goal.
Get to the net. That's where the goals are. The rebound sits there, and he puts it away.
New York's taken the 2-goal lead here in the back half of this third period, Ray.
You can imagine, James, the emotion and the energy on their bench is way higher than their opponents who might have seen one of the final nails in the coffin.
Cuts to the front. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it to Schneider. With the blast. Grabs it with the glove. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Tampa Bay's in the on-deck circle for the next game for these guys.
Yeah, one aspect that doesn't get talked about, James, is while you're playing the game today, previously the assistant coaches are already breaking down video. They've got the power play and the penalty kill all queued up for the next game and the game after that. It's an ongoing process.
Is that where that buzzword pre-scout comes from now?
It does, and it never really ends for the coaches.
Just wide. Quick feed to McCallum. Takes that pass back at the point. The Devils played along the wing. Puck picked up by McCallum. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. New York's got it in their own zone. They go on the attack from the left side. From point blank. Big save in front.
Great tracking. He finds the puck. He gets the glove up. Makes the save on a dangerous chance.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Rangers win the faceoff. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Pouliot's going to opt for the whistle and give everybody a chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Ovechkin's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And that doesn't exactly go tape to tape. New Jersey's moving it along the wing. New York's got control of it now from their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Zetterberg.
Take a charge! The Rangers' top line is so impressive most nights. But the way they're rolling here again tonight is unbelievable. Nobody has an answer for this line.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. New Jersey's trailing. That's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. A shot and the empty netter allows them to exhale here.
Yeah, everybody can relax a little bit now. And the guys that have worked so hard to defend this league have given them a little cushion.
New York's won the draw in the neutral zone. Centering pass. Can't finish. Oh, Ray, blown opportunity.
It really is. I mean, the play is sitting right there. There's a scoring chance to be had. They just don't execute it.
New York's won the draw. And that goes off a player. To the low slot. Hangs onto the puck. Snaps it on net. Scores! The captain delivers! New York's only continued to extend the lead here in the third.
They haven't missed many chances. They've scored at will and now we're coasting home.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, that's a big-time save. I think he got it with the toe.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
Here's a blast. That goes wide.
Tough to generate a rebound even when the puck misses the net by that much.
Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Ovechkin's got it in the defensive end. New York's got the puck. Maintains possession. And couldn't find the intended receiver on that one. And that'll do it tonight. Ovechkin's performance is one that every single one of these fans won't soon. Let's take a look around the league and some of the final scores out there tonight. The Devils had their hands full with the Rangers. The New York Rangers triumphed easily in this one. With this one in the books, there's a few other final scores we'll get you caught up on at this time. The Ducks were in a dogfight on the road up against the Sabres. Anaheim toughs one out and pick up the win. The Panthers took to the road to match up with the Red Wings. Florida posts the win in a game that went back and forth all night. Time for a quick break, but we got a lot more coming up on the ice next. Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Ducks faced off with the Maple Leafs. Toronto turns in a strong effort and they pick up the win. The Stars were on the road up against the Sharks. San Jose pads the stats on this particular night. Everybody gets in on the scoring action and the win. All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Ducks were looking to steal 2 points against the Maple Leafs. Toronto topples their opponents with a strong effort late. The Stars were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Sharks. San Jose pulverizes their opponents with a strong offensive display. The Canes were hoping to take a bite out of the Blackhawks. Carolina tore it up, and did they ever in the extra frame, winning in overtime. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. All right, let's go around the horn and see what happened elsewhere around the NHL tonight. The Blue Shirts took to the road to match up with the Sharks. San Jose played their best in overtime, and they get the 2 points. The Avs were on the road to take on the Canadiens. Colorado took this one with a strong defensive effort in their own end. The Oilers were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Blackhawks. Chicago perseveres through the night, and they get to the shootout where they pick up the extra point in the win. Lots more puck talk coming your way, and we'll get to it next. Let's take a look at the rest of the action on the ice tonight in the National Hockey League. The Ducks took to the ice for a collision with the Senators. Ottawa tapped into another gear late, and they pick up the victory. The Canadiens were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Canucks. Montreal pulverized the competition with this one. The Stars were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Coyotes. Dallas tramples the opposition with a big offensive night. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the... Who'll be the hero? Will there be a 0? Overtime, set to go. Puck is dropped and OT has begun. Grabs it in his own end. Up along the wing. Here's an odd-man rush. Game on a stick. He was totally locked in on that play. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Yeah, I hated when I miss chances like this, James. You don't get many that are this quality. You want to put them away.
For the win! Oh, the game was on a stick and it's shut down!
What a stop by the goalie. You get a clean breakaway and you turn it aside. That is solid work.
Great use of the stick here at center ice. A chance to end it right here! Denies him! Oh, I thought that was over!
Yeah, so did a lot of people, not the goalie.
Wow.
He's the guy that counted, too. What a stop.
Game on a stick! And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime! And they score! That's the game! I am exhausted after that one.
This game was destined for overtime from the very beginning, and this was an
great night to be on the couch and watching hockey. Tons of scores around the league. Let's take a look at what went down. The Red Wings had an on-ice collision with the Rangers. The New York Rangers took it in overtime. There were other games beyond just this one here in the NHL tonight. Let's get you caught up on some of those finals. The Kraken paired up with the Canucks. Seattle tramples their opponents with a big offensive night. The Preds faced off against the Blue Jackets. Nashville puts on a clinical offensive display in the win. Lots more still to come, including the story in MMA, the hardwood, and more. Stay with us. And coming into this one, can he hit 50? That's what we're wondering. Right there on the cut line, can they hit that 50 goal mark? That would be a fun storyline to track as we inch closer and closer to puck drop. Ray Ferraro will join me up in the broadcast booth in just a few minutes. We'll get his thoughts as we get ready. Let's take a look at the scoreboard and what went down tonight on the ice. The Flames were looking to steal 2 against the Coyotes. Arizona topples the opposition with a strong defensive performance, and they get the win. The Avs had a tall order to fill as they tried to take 2 on the road against the Golden Knights. Colorado played pad the stats night, winning easily in this one. The Stars were looking to grab points on the road against the Blue Jackets. Dallas tested their mettle in this one, but they still come away with the win. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us. Was there any volatility in the standings across the NHL tonight? Well, let's take a look at some of the final scores to find out. The Flyers were hoping to fly high on the road against the Rangers. Philadelphia posts the victory as it went right down to the wire in the shootout. The Predators battled it out against the Canucks. Vancouver treated almost everyone to a magical offensive display. The Kings took to the ice to lock up with the Stars. Dallas puts up a strong defensive front when it mattered most, and they get the win. We got a jam-packed show. We've got a lot more stuff we got to get to, so don't even think about going anywhere. Stay with us. All right, at this time, let's get you caught up on all the action on the ice tonight. The Oilers took on the Blackhawks. Edmonton tops the opposition in a fun one. The Bruins went toe-to-toe on the road against the Maple Leafs. Toronto poked out a victory in a tight one. The Pens were on the road to take on the Sharks. Pittsburgh took this one with a strong game at both ends of the ice. Don't even think about touching that dial or touching that button. We've got plenty more on the ice, and that's next. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. Will we get a winner here in overtime as we are underway? Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. And that's knocked away by Ovechkin. Moves it quickly over to Esposito. Looking to end it! And he keeps it alive! What a stop!
It's been almost a lock this season when he gets a scoring chance where that puck's going to end up. right in the back of the net.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Ovechkin's won it off the face-off. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. The Jets scoop it up along the boards. Takes the feed at the back end. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. The Rangers move to the offensive zone. From point blank. Oh, he keeps it out with a great reactionary stop with the toe. And he takes a shot. Oh, what a stop. The Rangers slide the puck near the point. Drives it to the crease. And he makes the save on that play. Looking to end it. And he comes up with a huge save. There's another stop.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
Gains the zone. New York's got the puck in their own end.
Change lines!
The Rangers played along the boards. Here's a chance. Makes the glove stop. I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, you know, I won't complain. The Rangers take possession off the faceoff. And he's able to handle that one. The Jets play it along the boards. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And that's blocked away. Poked away from danger. Keeps hold of the puck. The Rangers take it along the wall. Look out, a 2-on-1. Looking to end it. Scores! And that's the game. They take it in overtime. All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Rangers were hoping to play spoiler against the Jets. The New York Rangers took it in overtime and skate off into the night with the 2 points. Okay, everybody, let's take a quick look at some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Devils took to the ice to battle the Sabres. Buffalo takes this one thanks to a strong defensive effort. The Stars were in tough with the Oilers. Edmonton played a sound defensive game and pick up the regulation win. All right, let's take a look at some of the final scores in the league tonight. The Kings were in a dogfight on the road against the Kraken. Seattle technically superior in this one, and they skate away with the victory. The Habs had their hands full with the Bruins. Boston pulled this one out. It went to a shootout, but they get the win. The Stars were in a Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski here in the broadcast booth. They are ready to drop the puck on OT. Overtime has begun. Ray, I know you love these moments. Quick pass to Ovechkin. A chance to win it off the inside of the post and stays out. A game of inches.
Well, the deadlock stays, James. That shot hits the goalpost and bounces away.
Takes the feed. And that's just out of reach. He's going to leave the blue paint to come play the puck. Some coaches get nervous for this. Mendoza's moving it ahead. Here's a shot off a stick. Slides the pass over to Ovechkin. He's got a chance to win it here. Good night. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. Ovechkin's hat trick. Well, some fun, some drama, a little bit of everything on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of those scores around the league. The Canadiens took to the road to match up with the Rangers. The New York Rangers terrific in overtime, and they get the winner and 2 points to go with it. Time to look at what was happening elsewhere in the NHL schedule. The Islanders faced off with the Devils. The New York Islanders took this one with a strong defensive effort in their own end. The Oilers were on the road up against the Ducks. Anaheim puts in a full 60-minute effort to pull this one out. We'll check the inbox, we'll check the text line, and hear what you have to say next. Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Devils were looking to steal 2 points against the Blues. New Jersey tosses up a clean sheet thanks to a beautiful effort in goal. We got to take a quick break, but we got a lot more coming your way next. Well, let's take a look at how the standings were impacted with some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Devils were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Wild. New Jersey put on a show offensively in the win. The Ducks were hoping to take a bite out of the Blues. St. Louis too much to handle on this night, and they pick up the win. The Predators took to the road to match up with the overtime, moments away. Overtime is underway here. Scoops up the puck now. New York's working the transition through the middle of the ice. A chance to end it. He scores! There it is! There it is! The overtime winner! Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Penguins were on the road to take on the Rangers. The New York Rangers took it in overtime. No shortage of action in the National Hockey League. Let's take a look at elsewhere what went down. The Capitals were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Flyers. Washington turns it up when they needed to in the extra frame and skate away with the win. The Avs took to the ice for a collision with the Jets. Colorado peppers the opposition with a strong... All right, at this time, everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down in all the action in the league tonight. The Penguins were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Rangers. The New York Rangers terrific in overtime, and they get the winner and 2 points to go with it. All right, here's a little more 4-1-1 on what went down in the NHL. The Caps were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Flyers. Washington popped home the winner in the extra frame and get... Let's check in on some of the final scores across the league tonight. The Blue Jackets look to run roughshod over the Rangers. Columbus trusted the system, they stayed with it, and they pull out the win. The Kings had an on-ice collision with the Canucks. Vancouver played a tight one,